Stitch Cutie. I'm Brittany.
And I'm Julie.
And together we're the mother-daughter duo of Stitches of Love. Welcome to episode 8 of Stitch and Chit Chat. Sorry. We have worked all weekend.
Yes.
And packed hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, thousands of boxes.
Boxes after boxes, you guys.
We are exhausted, but in a very fun way.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you to Karen and Donna and Louie, who all came and helped us throughout all of the last few weeks getting ready for all the fun stuff that's coming your way. So it's been a lot of fun. I hope that you guys are getting really excited to check your mail this week.
So on that note, what we need to talk about first is something that would make me feel really happy, as if I could go on and do that right now.
Okay, I have no idea what this is going to be. Oh, that's what you're, okay. I was like, we have a surprise, everyone. Okay, this is what you've all been waiting for. Sorry, we're slap happy. Okay, so you have all been waiting for today, September 3rd, the date that registration for the cruise launches. So Yay! Registration, is officially open. You can go to stitchesoflovecruise.com and get all the information you need about the cruise, and you can also link to register right there on the website. Everything is secure. It's fantastic. So the website has all kinds of information. I'm like showing you, like you can see the phone.
I doubt you can see that, you
But
guys.
Mom and I are going to cheat and read the information about the cruise from the website.
You scratched my back, that felt good.
So it is a 7-day cruise, so it's 7 nights on the boat. And let's just give you an overview of how much fun it's going to be. First off,
we're going to be there.
We're going to be there, so hopefully we're fun. And so
Sometimes
you're going to have, the cruise is broken up into 3 days of classroom time and sewing, and then 3 days of exploring at different ports. And then we have lots of really fun special things planned for every evening, and then little meetups throughout. So it's going to be a lot of fun. You can totally go the entire time without being bored for a second, or if you want to take a nap like I like to do on cruises, you can skip an activity and go take a nap.
So you can. I went with you. You didn't let me take a nap.
When Mom and I went on a cruise, I was much younger and thought you had to like go nonstop.
She wore me out.
And now I'm old and I need naps.
Naps are good.
You see like a good Agatha Christie novel and a nap and a balcony and you're good. Okay, so let's talk about the itinerary on the cruise because you have to register. It's going to be a blast. So the first day when we all get on the boat, we are going to have a welcome reception at 7 p.m. And then we've set it up where we all have our own section in the dining room. So, you know, sometimes on cruises you're put with like random strangers and it's like, ugh, small talk, boring. No, we have prevented that for you. We are going to all have our own area. It's going to be a ton of fun. We're going to have fun things planned for the dinners every night. And of course the food on cruises is delicious. So it's going to be fun. So dinner is going to be a highlight. I love eating on cruises. I'm American, what can I say? Okay, so then day 2, September 14th, we are doing class from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And we might change those hours a little more. We might like add, as it gets closer, we know the exact agenda on the boat. Like we might take a break so everyone can go see a particular show or what have you. But you're going to have tons of time sewing. So the class is going to work through the Master Machine Applique workbook that Mom has written. Well, we wrote together. Mm-hmm. And anyone that's taken a retreat or workshop with that book has just absolutely loved it. It's fantastic. It's a big binder full of tons of information. So everything you need to know about machine applique is in there. I don't think anything is left unsaid. Do you?
Well, no.
If we forgot something,
I might add a few things.
You want to add? Well, we have time.
I've got some ideas up my sleeve.
Well, maybe we'll even improve the book before next year when the cruise happens.
Yeah, I got a little bit of time.
So we'll have fun in the class all day. Then on day 3 is our first day at port. We're going to go to Cozumel, Mexico, which if you've never been there before, you can make it as touristy or not touristy as you want.
I've never been there.
It's fun. I've done a mix. One time I went kayaking through like magnolias or mangrove trees. It was really beautiful. It was like a very slow kayaking. You know, it wasn't like, oh my God, you have to like hurry.
Oh, I thought you said hiking.
Oh no, kayaking.
Like,
no, like a little boat. It was super fun.
Hot.
A couple times we've gone to where you just are like at a private beach, so you basically just like drink margaritas and do nothing. And then most recently we did kind of a touristy thing. We did like tequila tasting. So you can also go see like, they're not the pyramids, what are they? The relics, the broken stuff, as I call it.
That's what she thinks of Rome. Oh, why go there? It's just
Rome?
broken stuff.
I'm sorry. If you haven't been to Rome, I wouldn't put it at the top of the list. It's just broken stuff. There's many other countries or cities even that are more exciting.
It's okay, Brittany. Keep
Even-
going. What else?
Just saying. Okay.
They'll get it.
So broken stuff, fun. Then day 4, we're going to Georgetown, Grand Cayman Islands. We've been there.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember very well. That's not where I made you ride the Land Rover.
No, that was the
That was
Dominican
Republic. But there's a lot of fun things to do in the Cayman Islands. And when, as we get closer, we'll announce like what weird excursions we're going to do. If you want to join us,
Let me
you
just
can.
say, we're going to have calmer excursions than what she
Yes.
put me through before. So
Yes, I definitely. Although
we can tell you some stories.
I think it was it last year? It was last year in the Bahamas. We did 4-wheelers. That was oddly very hard. I don't know if I recommend that. We're gonna do like basic activities. Okay. Anyways, back to the cruise. So then day 5 is Jamaica. Jamaica is so much fun. I love Jamaica. I have super fun memories in Jamaica.
Good.
We haven't been there together.
No.
Oh, well now we'll get to go together.
Okay.
So it'll be a lot of fun. And then
Or you can stay on the boat if you want to do that.
Yeah, you can always stay on the boat if you want to, but I highly recommend getting off and exploring, even if it's just to go like putz around and shop. There's always good shopping, you know. And then day
Jewelry.
6, yeah, there is jewelry. I think Grand Cayman's, if I remember right, has
Somebody
the
had a
best
lot of good
jewelry shopping.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's always fun too. So then day 6 is a full day of class. We're also going to do a really fun group portrait that day. They've arranged a fun area for us. And then day 7, the last day on the boat, is another day of classes. So you get class, 3 days of ports, then 2 days of classes. And every night is a fun dinner. There's an ice skating rink on the boat where you get to watch the fun shows. There's always great comedians on the boat. There's the casino if you want to do that. It's just, there's something to do at all times. Or if you just want to lay by the pool, you can do that. There's water slides, dueling water slides, so you can race each other.
No.
That's where, I think I've said this before, it's where Steven's going to be, so you guys can race Steven.
That's funny. No.
No,
babies.
we're not going to be participating in the water sports.
Yeah, and I think that isn't it where we'll have it where they could open the sewing room maybe a little bit? Or,
Yeah,
don't worry about your machine being in the what is it, the conference room?
Yeah, it's
or
going to
whatever.
totally be locked
It'll be
unless
locked
it's in
up.
there, unless one of us is in there supervising.
Yeah.
So if you want to get some extra sew time in, you can for sure.
Yeah.
But the class, we're going to keep the class size super, super small so that you get a lot of one-on-one time with the two of us, so that you walk away feeling like an absolute expert at machine applique. It'll be so much fun. So no matter what, if you consider yourself a beginner or like intermediate or even advanced, this is still going to be something where you learn something and take away something new and just have a ton of fun.
I've always learned something in every class I go to.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I didn't
Exactly.
think I was going to learn something, I always did.
And we've set up the registration where there's no extra fees for the kit. I know a lot of people that do cruises, then you also have to spend like hundreds more dollars on the kits and all that stuff. You don't have to do that with us. We've included everything in one price. So this is the project. I know. There's pictures on the website. Don't worry. You can see close-ups of all of it.
One thing, you guys, the pin cushions will have a couple pins. I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
Do you see that?
I do. Hold it up. See the pin cushions?
No pins.
They don't have any pins.
I forgot to put my
Well,
pins
you
on.
can add that before.
Yes, we'll
So
add the pins.
The quilt is absolutely adorable. So we're going to work on it, assembling it row by row.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have the So Happy with the little bumblebees. Then we have, and you're also, a lot of people I think get fumbled up on working with rickrack. That's part of the class. You're going to learn mom's tips for making rickrack be perfect. And then you have the cute sewing machines. And then you have the X's for your stitches. Then we have the spools. And then we have the pin cushions and the scissors. And then you can see on the bottom right, so your bottom left, is the little flower pot.
Well, it's actually an upside down thimble.
Oh, that's right. It's a thimble upside down. It's so cute. And again, there's close-up pictures of the quilt on the website, so don't worry that you're not seeing it very well in the video. And then, of course, we have the needle with the rickrack. So it's just so cute. The kit that's included in your cruise price includes everything you need for the front of your quilt. It includes your backing. It includes the rickrack, all the buttons. All the pieces are pre-fused and laser cut.
And the binding. So the only thing you'll need is your batting.
Batting, exactly. So everything is included. We're also, we also put together a thread kit. So one of the main things that makes stitching, I think, look so good when you do it, Mom, is that you're very particular about the threads.
Well, it's because of the stitch I like that I use the thread that I do.
Exactly. So you get all the threads you need for the 30 weight in the top and the 50 weight in the bottom, and those are the sulky threads that Mom always works with. So they're fantastic. I'm boring Mom right now. She's falling asleep.
No, I'm just so tired, you guys.
But it's going to be so much fun on the cruise.
I promise I'll be perky on the cruise.
You can have a vacation before the cruise, so you're nice and rested.
You guys hear that? I'm getting a vacation.
We thought the hurricane was coming to us, so we truly have worked like extra long hours, nonstop every day, because we are just convinced that we're going to get a hurricane. Because we do every year. Yeah. But we were spared this one, and so was Florida, so that's good. For the most part.
Yeah, we hope so, that our friends in Jacksonville are going to be okay.
We have a lot of friends that have evacuated and stuff, but the turn this morning looks like it's good.
Okay, good.
But one of the best ways I think you can support after a hurricane is to go on these cruises and go to the communities. So I always think that's good. We're from a tourist town. We're from Panama City Beach. And the worst thing was when a hurricane would come and then no one would come visit the next year. And it's like, no, the place needs those dollars, so come visit.
Yeah, some people really relied on it. It was very hard, and especially with Hurricane Michael last year.
Yeah, everyone take a trip. Take a trip and visit there.
We know some people in Panama City now that are just now getting roofs on their house, and you know, it's just it's been really hard for them.
Yep. So supporting the areas that are hurricane prone helps them. So register for the cruise. That's like a stretch.
Well, whatever.
But it's going to be a blast. The cruise sails in and out of Galveston, Texas. It's September 13th through September 20th of the year 2020. So not next week, but a year from now. We have set up, when you register, you get to pick the payment plan. You can pay all at once if you want. You can break it up into 3 payments, or you can spread it out between now and June 1st. So it would be
10 payments.
10 payments. So if you join now, register now, it's broken up into 10 payments. If you join a month from now, it's broken up into 9 payments. So it breaks it down to monthly payments, with the final payment being June 1st.
And also what's really nice is if you're going with a friend, you can request to have your roommate be your friend.
Yeah, it's really easy. If you, let's say there's 2 of you that are quilters that want to register together, but you each want to pay for your own selves but share a room, all you have to do is know the email address of your roommate, and obviously their name. And when one of you register first and say, here's my roommate and here is my roommate's email, and then that person gets an email and they go in and pay for themselves. So you don't have to worry about paying each other back for registering for the room or anything. You all have your own tab and your own accounts to pay however you want to pay it. So I think that's really nice. If you're going by yourself and you want to be matched with a roommate, being able to match with a roommate isn't 100% guaranteed, because we might have like an odd number or something like that.
Yeah, and we may have one of our helpers might need a roommate.
Yeah, might do a roommate. But you can put that in there that you'd like a roommate. And then the people that are handling the registration for us at the cruise line will put you in contact with the potential roommates. You can speak, and make sure that you think you'd be good roommates. But hopefully you're busy enough on the cruise that it doesn't matter too much. We have books.
You can bring your husband or your spouse.
Or a friend that doesn't quilt.
Yeah, somebody else if you want to.
Yeah, when you quilt though, whoever is not a quilter, make sure they pick the option that is for the non-quilter. But if someone does pick that, they won't be allowed in the classes. So they'll be allowed at the opening and closing cocktail receptions, obviously all the dinners and everything you do on the cruise, they just won't have access. They won't get a kit, and they won't have access to be in the quilt classroom. And they probably don't want to because they're not a quilter.
Okay,
They'll be by the pool.
So let's talk about what we were sending out today.
Yes, but make sure to register stitchesoflovecruise.com, and on that website there is a video where we talk a little bit more with specific details. We have a ton of frequently asked questions there. If you need help, there's a specific email address that goes direct to our team with the cruise line, and that is solcruise@landrycling.com. Some weird email address. It's on the website.
On there, yeah.
But then you'll be able to get one-on-one response back. So that's who you would email if you have a question about like the specifics of a room, or if you need to maybe request handicap access or something like that. That will be who you work with for that. If you have questions about the actual project on the ship, like the quilt itself and what's included in the kit, you would just email us like normal and ask us. So just wanted to clarify that before we move on.
And I think I alluded before about sewing machines. If you don't want to bring your machine and want to have us arrange for you to have a machine that you actually purchase, we're working with, we're trying to come up with a good price for you to get for an Eversewn.
An Eversewn.
Either the number 30, Eversewn 30, or the Eversewn Quilters Edition. I personally think the Quilters Edition is a nice way to go. The price is not that much difference. It only weighs 16 pounds, but it has a longer, a wider harp, so it's a little bit easier to stitch with, which is also nice in applique, even if you're not going to be quilting on it. But we'll help with that. We'll have further details about that.
I was going to say, if you have questions about the machine, just send us an email and we can arrange a time to chat on the phone so you can get that figured out.
Take care of that.
But one of the things is you'll want to make sure, the reason we're having you bring your machine is because you're learning all the details of your machine. That's a really important thing in your stitch, is the machine itself.
So you're going to want to be comfortable, but we realize that some people have machines that are very heavy, and it's just hard to transport them, and so
so we can work with getting you a fun little retreat machine.
What we can do to make that happy for you.
Exactly. But it is really nice because one of the things in the class on the cruise is you will actually leave home with like a cheat sheet book about your machine specifically. So that's really, really nice. And that's why we encourage you to have your own machine on the cruise. So register for the cruise, and until then you can play along with us with what shipped out today.
Okay, so
this is where I quit talking and Mom starts talking.
Hand it to me. I'm so excited about this, you guys. This actually is shipping today.
Woo!
In fact, just a few minutes ago, we had to call a special truck to come and get the boxes for us. We had so many. So thank you guys that have joined, and if you still are interested in joining, of course you can. But for those of you that are expecting a box, this is what's coming. Your label will be on the back. And so I want to show you what you get when you open your box.
Dun, dun, dun. We need a drum roll button back here.
We do. So when you open it up, it'll be all sealed up and have a sticker on it that says Boo Crew. And so when you open it, you will see your pattern in here. Oops, this one's wanting to jump out. So you may want to just pull your pattern out first, and then you'll also find in your box you have an essential thing for all quilters. Candy corn.
Because it's Halloween.
Halloween, trick or treat. So anyway, quilters usually have a stash of something to sustain their energy while they're quilting. So
you may be getting a little stash of candy corn every month.
Every month. And then you'll find you have your pieces in here, which are in 2 separate little bags. These are the pieces for all your spiders.
And they're all pre-fused with the Heat and Bond Light and laser cut, which I will tell you, you will be so glad you're not cutting out those little spiders.
And then your first month you have, and every month for the first 12, you'll get a piece of black. Right here, it's called Super Black Bella from Moda. And then this is the background, which is the new Zen Chic spotted background, which I love this. I don't know if you probably can't see it here, but you'll see when you get your box.
Yeah, you probably can't tell in the quilt. It's so fun when you get it in real life.
It's very nice. But what you're going to want to do, of course, is make sure these are cut even, which I think we did a pretty good job. And then you will actually sew a 1/4-inch seam on here and press it to the dark, and you'll be ready to stitch.
And don't worry, we're gonna do tutorials for you. This is just a quick summary.
But just don't trim your pieces, okay?
Yeah, and actually in the pattern, we don't tell a trim size. The blocks are going to be made bigger every month, and then that final assembly month is when you'll trim everything down.
Now, what you see when you get your pattern, this is the coolest thing. This was Brittany's idea, and I'm just so excited
And
about
there's
her. I'll show.
Okay.
You'll see that the first thing you get is a picture that's of the full quilt, and it says the Boo Crew block of the month. And then you have a picture that has every single month that you're gonna get.
Yay! That's for the back.
Yay. And then you also have then your actual patterns, and see this is 3-hole punched. The reason for this is because my genius daughter here came up with this idea. She says, Mom, they're gonna wanna keep them somewhere. So she has made you the cover like I showed you, also the back cover, and then she made you a spine that says the Boo Crew. I would have put it this way.
And show the tip. Oh, yeah, you can slide it in whichever direction you want.
But what you'll need is probably just like a 1-inch binder. These are really cheap at any of your big box stores. But the easiest way to get a piece of binder strip into your notebook is to open it up flat and then slide it in.
It'll slide in so
it's
easily.
much nicer.
And thank you to Louie. That was Louie's tip, because we were like, oh gosh, this is going to be hard to get in. And then when you lay it flat, it's not at all.
So you'll be able to keep your pattern inside your package.
And you can talk about the pattern. You have the block assembly instructions that Mom just basically said. And then the applique instructions. One thing we're doing in this block of the month, I know you can't really see. We are breaking down the units you need to build. We do that in the mini of the month, and people always love it. Mm-hmm. So it's going to tell you, like, build unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, unit 4. Then go to your background fabric, and we'll have obviously tutorials to go with that.
And so here's your placement guide on where you'll position your little spiders. And then, should you be so inclined and want to make another one because it was so much fun, here's all the pieces for you in reverse where you can trace them onto your fusible and then do it again.
Exactly.
You know?
And then for those of you that are doing the machine embroidery, which is like, gosh, I would say about half of everyone.
Signed up
those
for that.
I'm going to have that available for you to download on Thursday. So basically when your box arrives, and I will have a video tutorial for you ready to go. You'll have a little instruction sheet you can download if you need it, if you don't want to watch the video. And then we'll also send an email with the live tutorial dates for both machine applique and machine embroidery.
It's going to be a little bit because we want to make sure everybody's received their boxes.
Yeah, exactly. The boxes that are shipping out of the country, want to make sure that all of our friends across the world also have their boxes so they can participate in the live tutorials as well.
Also, the welcome gift that you got with the Boo Crew.
Oh, yeah.
That is coming to you in a 6x9 white envelope, and we don't have tracking on that. So you want to make sure and watch your mailbox because don't let it get tossed away
as junk mail.
Junk mail, because
it says it's from us though.
Yeah, we put sticker on it from the back, and then it has your typical mailing label. But
and it's just a cute little envelope, and then when you open it up, it's packaged cute and has polka dots. And
a lot of people have already received that. We've been trying to send those out as you signed up, but we've had an awful lot of people sign up.
There were anyone that signed up for the block of the month this weekend. We put yours in with your box, or not I think everybody that signed up Sunday and Monday, yours just went in the box with it. And then anyone that signed up today, since it renewed yesterday, yours are already out. Yeah. So as of 5 p.m. today, every single person that signed up for the Boo Crew is 100% shipped.
Yay! That makes us very happy.
That makes us so happy.
So we hope that you enjoy receiving this box, and we hope your mailman likes it too, because they don't ever get a box this
I will
cute.
say, the extra truck that just came, they didn't say anything about how cute the boxes were.
They were just aggravated because it's 97 degrees outside and they're having to load
like
a whole van full of boxes.
Yeah, they had to send a second truck for us today. And they have to do it again tomorrow for Girls Club. A Girls Live.
Yeah. So
okay.
You wanted to talk about the minis?
Yes, so this is what's coming up. Oh my gosh. Can I just say that Julie/Mommy has outdone herself. If you are not a member of the Mini of the Month or the Applique Club yet, you need to sign up now because you do not want to miss the upcoming boxes. They're so cute because holiday season I think is always the most fun, don't you?
I love holidays.
Are you being like shy that you're the best designer ever?
No, I can't believe you're saying that. But and I would disagree.
True.
But It's so funny, you guys, when your child calls you by your first name.
Oh, because I said Julie/mommy.
I know you did, but it just seems weird.
Also, I'm kind of old to still say mommy, but I do.
Her husband
And so
calls
does
me
my
mommy,
husband,
too.
and he's 46 and he still says mommy.
I don't know, does he call his mother mommy?
Mom or mother? No, it's in Dutch. How do you say it, mama? He says mom in Dutch. How do you say mom in Dutch?
Moeder?
Moeder.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I've never noticed.
I say
Anyway.
Pete and Cora.
He has the nicest mother.
Yes,
And
she's
father.
made a mug rug and stuff, and actually a Halloween one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steven's whole family's great. It's just so sad to me that they're so far away.
I know, the kids are so cute.
Okay.
They really are.
They don't care.
I have the cutest nieces and nephew.
Come on, let's show them because they don't care
Okay.
about that.
Well, sorry. Okay. Do you want to talk about? I'll be
Just
Vanna,
saying.
and so this is the upcoming.
I'll be the holder.
Oh, you want to be the whole? You have to talk about your design. This is the upcoming mini. Da, 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 da.
It's a fat bee.
You love fat bees.
I love fat bees. I guess they would be called bumblebees, but skinny
Yeah.
bees are just bees.
They're
But
friendly
these are-
bees that make honey. They're honey bees.
These are fat little bees, but this one's on a pumpkin. Actually, a jack-o'-lantern who's like really shocked because
So cute.
not often do they have bees sitting on their heads.
I love it. It's so fun.
So that's that.
So that's gonna be shipping Thursday. No, tomorrow's the 4th.
Yeah.
I was like,
tomorrow.
that's why a truck's coming again tomorrow. So these are going out. So if you're not a member, sign up. They're going to be so much fun to make, and then we'll launch the tutorial dates for those. I didn't look at the calendar, so I have no idea what dates they are. They're probably next week.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Subscribe to us on the YouTube channel, and that'll make it easy for you to make comments. You just have to log in.
Yeah, and you'll
then
always
you
know
can
when there's
always-
a video.
Yeah, you'll know when stuff is. If you click on, there's a little bell you can click on. It'll notify
Mhm.
you when somebody's video comes up. I do that because there's a couple
And I
people
like that
to
because
watch.
then, like, if I'm at my desktop, it gives me a little reminder.
Mhm.
Oh, it does on my phone too. I like getting little
Yeah.
reminders so I can go like, oh yeah, I want to watch that. So
So.
that's the little mini. I cannot tell you what that's called. I don't remember.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's coming to you tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then, because now, you know, we're trying to make it all kind of coordinate. So there's so many of you that are in both. So this is what's coming up for the Applique Club. Truly, it's the Mug Rug Club. We rebranded it to Applique Club because you get 2 full kits. So again, if we call it Mug Rug Club, you know what we're talking about. You ready?
Sure, I'm ready.
Dun, 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 dun. Aren't they so cute? So you have a slightly miniature version. Well, yeah, no. Oh, it just doesn't have the pumpkin. The same little bee is on your mug rug. And you can do it where you put the mug rug on the zipper bag or as the mug rug. And then the second design that you get in your box are these cute little pumpkins with the bat on top. So that's where you get the little pumpkin coming in with this little guy. So again, you could put this design as your mug rug or as a zipper bag. And these are really fun. The dots are really fun. I forgot who they're by, but they're fun.
These
fun
are.
dots.
This is a Kimberbell. A Kimberbell.
Oh yeah,
dot.
the dotted background fabric is a Kimberbell
I can't
fabric.
remember what
Maywood
it's-
Studios?
Yes, from Maywood Studios. But I
Maywood
don't remember what
Studios.
it's called.
I don't
But it's
either.
really cute.
You know what was really hard this year was to find Halloween fabric.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very
It
strange.
was really bright color.
Yeah, or that they had enough in stock.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we have to buy like.
Yeah, there was quite a few that I would
Yeah, there were a ton that we liked, but they would have like 10 bolts, and we're like, well, that's not enough. So, but anyways, super cute.
Also, those of you that are in the mini will want to look for a special surprise.
Yes, we're not going to show the surprise because we want it to genuinely be a surprise for everyone because these did mail late last month. We hate when something mails late.
It was a fabric situation.
It was a fabric situation, but the fabric was worth the wait because it made it so cute. So you do get a little something extra. Yeah, it's going to be fun.
We strive really hard for everything to be on time and
Mm-hmm.
cute and
We are packing as fast
to
as
make
we
everybody
can.
happy because we just want to be happy.
Exactly. This is like the happy mail. That's what we call it here at the
Happy
office,
mail.
happy mail. So these are what's coming up. So again, many of the months, Applique Club. Make sure that you sign up and join. And then again, we'll tell you the stitch along dates for these. You can, when you are a member of the Applique Club, you do, without an extra charge, get machine embroidery files. You don't with the mini of the month. There's no embroidery files available. Sorry.
Too big.
Sorry.
It's too big for most hoops. This one you have to have a hoop that's
8 by 8.
8 by 8, okay.
Yeah, your zipper bag can be done totally in the hoop. You can choose to finish it with binding, or you can actually finish it in the hoop where you turn it inside out and then you have no binding and it's sewn. That's how I do it.
I like it with binding.
Yeah, the binding does add a lot of cute accent, but I'm also lazy.
I usually try to make the binding and the zipper go together, so to me it's like the finishing touch.
Yeah. So cute. And putting the zipper in either by building the bag yourself with machine applique or doing it on the embroidery machine is not hard. Don't be scared of zippers.
It's super simple.
Yeah. And you can go back to our YouTube channel and to our Facebook Lives and you can see Mom do it.
The hardest thing about putting a zipper in like this, in one of these zipper bags, is we give you a 14-inch zipper and this is like 8 inches, is to remember to put your zipper tab into the middle, because if you don't, it's out here
zipper.
and when you cut it, no zipper tab.
And that's just sad. I think, well, we always say that in all the video tutorials. I'm sure it's written in the pattern too to pull your zipper tab in.
Yes, it is, but
yeah.
There are.
Have you done that?
No, but I know people that have forgotten.
Oh, okay. That's so sad.
I've caught myself a couple times before I almost did it. Like, oh my gosh. Yeah.
I have actually done it one time while filming a video tutorial on the embroidery machine, and I had to start all over.
Because she doesn't want you to see her make a mistake.
No. Sometimes I leave my mistakes in. I had a mistake recently. I filmed half the video in slow motion, and everyone was like, "You sound like an alien." And I was like, "Well, that's not very nice."
I didn't know
and it
that.
was someone that comments only nice things, so I was like, "What? I sound like an alien." So I went back and looked. I had to delete the video and refilm it. Yes, I filmed.
Oh, that's funny.
I filmed the first half totally great and regular video, and then the second half, I don't know what I hit. Obviously, I hit slow mo, but it was like,
we try, everybody.
Take your zipper. It was bad. So everyone saw that. I should pay more attention when I edit the videos.
You should have saved it for a blooper.
Oh, I still have the original. But I took it down because it was not a useful tutorial.
Anyway,
yeah,
we're just so glad you've joined us for this Stitch and Chit Chat and another episode of Our Crazy Lives.
I know, and we had so much fun at Melanie's quilt shop ribbon cutting.
Oh yes,
yeah,
we
at
went
Front Porch
to
Quilt Shop.
Front Porch Quilt Shop in Ozark, Alabama, for her 20th anniversary ribbon cutting.
Yes,
on Friday last week. We just went a quick trip in the morning, and
it was super fun.
So delightful, and it's just, her shop is fabulous. If you guys are ever headed from the north and you're coming down Highway 231, you have to stop.
Or detour over just for it. I'd say it's worth the detour.
Oh, absolutely. It's the cutest shop. It's in an over 100-year-old house, and
it literally has like the big wraparound front porch.
It's just a delight.
And like the big bay windows.
Melanie and all her staff is great, and
yeah. We went on Friday, so we missed a lot of people on Saturday. This was, Melanie pointed out to everyone that when I was younger, like 20 years ago in high school and a little brat, I hated quilting with a passion, and I hated going to quilt shops.
With a passion?
Well, it takes a lot of passion to sit in a car with no air conditioner. So I would be bored and just like pout in the car like a brat.
And she was going to pout.
And Mom just didn't care.
I was at a quilt shop, people. That was fun.
But then, of course, I changed my ways.
Thank goodness.
I love quilting.
Yes.
Yeah. I really like building the applique units and then giving it to you.
See how she is?
And I love machine embroidery and hand embroidery. I do. Okay. I like to stitch at night. But yes, so now I have a ton of fun going to Melanie's shop. They have the cutest ideas. You know what they had? I bet everyone would love this idea, and I wish we didn't take a single picture.
We were bad girls.
I have no idea what we were thinking. We took 0 pictures because we were just having fun. You didn't think about taking pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to run in to some of you, like Ann and everybody. Like, it's so much fun. There were like 3 or 4 people that we know. It was really fun. So above one of the walkways in there, they took, I guess it's, what's the board where you put the hooks in your office? The pegboard. And they used like ribbon, and they basically cross-stitched on the white pegboard. Mm-hmm. It was adorable, and I'm going to give her full credit, but I'm going to copy that and do something for my office. I don't know what. I think, what does her say? Like, sew, create, stitch, sew, create, something like that.
I don't know. It was cute, though. I don't remember.
And it was just really fun ribbon colors, or maybe she used fabric, maybe. Fabric strips.
You could use fabric strips.
Yeah, it was just darling. Maybe we'll have to ask Melanie to send a picture so we can show all of y'all. But it was just the cutest idea. She always has really fun decorations. Yeah.
Maybe we could come up with something fun that everybody could do, and we'll just.
I know, it'd be cute. I would want to do, like, hers was really big, obviously, for the shop. I think it would be fun to do, like, 12-inch, 14-inch, like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you just, like, put
Yeah.
out the little. Actually, you could probably use a cross-stitch pattern you already have.
And then just put it on wood.
Like if you wanted a
more
flower
basic.
or something.
Yeah.
You could just pull off any cross-stitch pattern. But anyway.
Super cute. It really was fun. So that's a fun.
But we just
crafty
love
idea.
Melanie's shop, and we wished we could have stayed longer.
I know, we had to come back and stuff boxes. So we truly were there, like, what, an hour?
About an hour and a half, I would say.
Yeah, and we stopped and had lunch on the way back, and Karen came with us. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was a good time. We had, like, a little girls' day.
I fell asleep in the car on the way home. I got a nap.
It felt like a short trip. Normally when we're on a trip with Karen, we're gone for like a week.
Yep.
So this was just like a 5-hour trip.
Karen's a great travel buddy.
Yes, she has lovely put up with us. If you've seen us at one of the retail shows, you've met Karen, or Louie's been to Houston with us, so you've met them.
Yep.
Yep.
So anyway, thank you for joining us today.
Yes.
And
make sure to go to stitchesoflovecruise.com and register yourself for some fun.
We would love for everyone to join us on the cruise.
It's gonna be a blast. I really can't wait. And I don't know what you guys think. I was kind of thinking it would be fun to do a machine embroidery cruise as well.
Let's get this.
We'll get through the first cruise, 2020 first.
Yeah.
So happy. Yay.
Bye everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Happy stitching.